Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be talking about Blockhood. Technically this is a really biased video, even though I'm part of the Podsquad. I also work on the moderation team for the Blockhood subreddit. I won't talk about it because it's a game that I fell in love with and it's a really bad digital love story. Blockhood is a game about eco-diversity and kind of like building sustainable societies. It's very difficult to sort of explain the genre of it, to be honest, because it's a block building game where you're given a like 10 by 10 to 20. I think the minimum was like 7 by 7. I don't know. It's like you get a square plate basically to start with, and you're basically given a set of loads of tiles and blocks and said, make these sustain each other and make a sustainable environment and make sure your sustainability doesn't decrease to the point where the entire tower collapses. Because of how tight the space is, you do have to build upwards, and that's where the really interesting stuff comes in, the creations that are made and the mess that is just founded by this amazing conglomeration of different blocks and attitudes and styles and architecture. It's like you could have a greenhouse on top of a hospital that is to the left of a tree that is growing on a windmill. That's the kind of stuff we're talking about here. Again, I can talk all day about Blockhood because, of course, I love it to pieces. Why I wouldn't if, why would I not be if I wasn't talking about it here, if I wasn't moderating the subreddit very badly? And I apologise now to Greshgar and Red Bostonian. You've done so much work for me, and I'm very, very grateful. I'm sorry, I only did the CSS work. Joe Mason, the guy who developed the game, basically made everything. It's his child. He is an amazing guy. He's dedicated. He is honestly like all he ever talks about now is the game on Twitter and Reddit and such. And we love following it. We love seeing what's about to come next because originally it's just a tiny little thing with a couple of blocks and buildings. Now it's into this sprawling enterprise of people walking around, animals. You've got different height restrictions, like only certain things work at certain heights. If you have like buildings over a farm, the farm won't work. Like if there's not light going to the trees and the flowers and trees will die. And weirdly enough, if the tree dies, then all the buildings on top of it collapse and people die and there's screaming and death and blood and everywhere and oh god, there's fire. So anyway, yeah, that's me talking about Blockhood, and I've always said this, all the Let's Plays I've done of it, all the other vlogs I've done about it on the development lines of talking. I made a video solo once of me talking what it's like to be a moderator for them. I've always said the same thing, and I'll say it here again. There is so much to say about Blockhood, but there's just no possible way I can word to work out what to say. And I will leave it at that, and I'll drop in game footage wherever I can, and this is a shameless plug for a game that I just love too much, and I'm very thankful to the guys letting me do this. Thank you guys. So yeah, that was Blockhood, and this has been the Podsquad. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you later.